What's up guys and welcome to my channel Flame World 4. In this issue 99 from Build a DeLorean from Back to the Future, we will be doing the power coil grills. So the first thing we need to do is take out our parts. There aren't many in this one, so we will only need a 99A, which is the front power coil frame, the power coil grills, and we will need AP screws times 12 and IP screws times 6. The first thing is to put on the power coil frame. The power coil frame isn't that difficult to do. You can get it upside down, but it won't fit, so just make sure you get it around the right way so it curves around the front bumper how it should do, and don't push it in to the junction boxes as hard as you can. Just push them in nicely. Just don't push them in hard, because what you want to do is you're going to have to pull them in and out to try and get the grills to fit. So just push them in enough just so that they're sitting in there, but not so they're in tight. Right, so after you're happy with that, you will need to install 99B, and they are held in by AP screws, which are the ones further away from the junction box, and the ones that are closest to the junction box are going to be IP screws. So the closest to the junction box, IP screws. The next row on the left are going to be the AP screws. There's two of those. Once you're happy with it, make sure that that mesh or that grill curves around on that side, because if you don't, then you've got it upside down. You can put these on run one way. You might want to make sure that they go and they fit so that they can be curved around and they fit on around the power coil grill really well, on the frame, should I say, sorry. Right, so once you've done the other side, again making sure that the IP screws are closest to the junction box, the AP screws are the next ones in, then you will need to go ahead and put in the center section. The center section is what holds the sides together. So you will need to put in, what I did is I started with the corners because the corners were easier. So the corners are the AP screws. So just put one AP screw in on the left hand side, which is going to be the driver's side, and then you want to put another AP screw in on the passenger side, which will be the right hand side if you are the driver. But looking through the video, you want to put the right hand side on first and then the left hand side, depending on how you look at it. Right, so once you're happy with the AP screws, you want to have two AP screws either side underneath the furthest away on the corner headlights, and then on the ones that are closest in, then you want to have those as more AP screws, and then the IP screws are the ones that go in dead center. So the dead center ones in the middle are IP screws, and you want to make sure that you put them in that order. You don't want to get these wrong at this stage, guys, because you probably will need to be taking this apart if you're going to go down the ear wire route, which I possibly will be, but we're not too sure yet. I'm going to get the ear wire and then decide then, and then see what happens from there. Right, so that's it, guys, on this issue. There wasn't too much to do. It's actually quite easy, but you know what? It definitely sets it off and makes it look really nice, and just finishes off that front end nicely there, ready for us to move on to the next stage. I will turn this around just so you can get a good look at what it's looking like, because it's coming together well. There is a little bit in the magazine. It says that the Hill Valley Preservation Society, so it goes on a little bit about that. And then it also tells us what's coming in the next issue. Instead of it telling us in great detail what we're going to get, they just put wiring again. So guys, thanks very much for watching this issue 99. Please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on issue 100, where we will be deciding whether we're going to go down the ER wire route. Thanks again. Bye bye.